one desire to leave the stage for good.
One must first step back onto the
Whoa,
stage.
whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, okay, we're doing this, I guess. Hey guys, what's the next step?
Shall we keep going then? Did you forget already?
Yes.
Miss Yoon is going back to the Alliance, so we're here to help her pick out souvenirs.
Right. Got it.
I'm not too familiar with this planet. I'm worried an unscrupulous cutthroat merchant will try to take advantage of me. Luckily, the people I want to buy these gifts for are friends you already know on the Xianzhou. So I'll be counting on both your stakeholder intuitions for recommendations.
Okay.
As if
You
a
can count on
merchant
me.
could seriously take advantage of you.
I already picked up a few gifts earlier, so that means there's only 3 more left to go. But we've already lost a lot of time, so we better not drag our feet.
Yes, let us make haste to the OT Mall. You know, this really does look like a really cool shopping area. Gosh, this... Oh, what's this place called? Golden Hour. This is a really nice place. Like, again, Pencony would make a great vacation spot. Hello there.
Welcome. How can I help you?
Hello there. It's my first time visiting the Dreamscape, so I wanted to buy some local specialties as souvenirs for my friends back home. My 2 friends here are more familiar with the Dreamscape and recommended your shop, so I'm here to take a look.
Wow, you really know how to flatter. Go ahead, browse all you like.
Yes, ma'am.
First we have Lady Fu Xuan of the Divination Commission. What do you think best suits her?
Butter Hanu Lodger, Clocky Eye Mask, Unicycler. You know what? Let's get the Unicycler for Fu Xuan.
Can you picture her driving?
Yes.
It looks cool, but it's probably not a good idea.
Okay, how about the Clocky Eye Mask?
Did you pick that because of her third eye?
No.
A meticulously thought out and interesting suggestion. It'll make for a novel gift. Let's go with that. Next is General Jing Yuan.
Pencony shares Dreamjoy Memoir Film Reel, a division of elite fighters. That sounds cool.
Seriously?
Marge, please stop judging me.
Now that the Alliance has all of you there to help them, sending any elite fighters more would just be overkill.
Ah. Pencony, what does it mean by... What does that mean?
That's not your decision to make.
Okay, what do
That's
you
the kind of
suggest,
treasure
Marge?
I've always yearned for. But the General's position won't allow him to accept such a gift.
Okay, so I guess we're getting some Dreamjoy Memoir film
Come to Clock
reel.
Studios theme park to learn more about the history of the planet of festivities. I think the General will like this gift. Finally, we have Lady Bailu of the Alchemy Commission. She loves excitement.
Bailu, Soul Glass Syrup, Hair Clip, Lavodian Wings Accessory, Soul Glad Syrup.
That's a good idea. It might be commonplace, but it's still the specialty of Pencony. It would make for an
One of her
ideal
voice
gift to
lines
bring
is
home.
literally her asking, "Do you want some
That's all of
candy?"
them.
No,
Please
then I'll
wrap them
have
up
it.
for me.
But yeah, so let's get
Thanks
something
to
with
both your
sugar.
help, everything went smoother than I expected. And it looks like we still have some time to spare.
Why don't we pay another visit to the Dreamscape sales store? You can find memory bubbles pretty much anywhere. But Pencony's dream bubbles are extraordinary. Even if we don't get them as gifts, we can keep them as souvenirs for ourselves.
A souvenir for myself? That's definitely an idea I can get behind. But there's one more thing I wish to do. Since this is our last stop, could I have a word with you two in private? Perhaps somewhere more secluded. I'd like to discuss a personal matter.
Okay. It's somewhat quiet. This area.
This is a good spot.
This is the area where we met Firefly, the best girl in the game.
Miss Ting Yoon, what's this about?
You've looked out for me during our travels together these past few days. I'm truly grateful and can't thank you enough.
Can we get a flashback to when we actually
There are
met
some
her?
things I find difficult to forget.
Like, she just kind of
I
like
feel
popped
it's
out of
only right
nowhere.
that I tell you what's on my mind before we part ways.
Okay.
Do you two still remember what it was like when you first saw me?
How could we forget? She was so shocked. She was frozen in place when she shouted.
Sparkle, how? Ting. Yeah, let's hit Sparkle.
Exactly. And that's precisely why I haven't been able to shake off this strange feeling in the days since I started traveling with you. When I asked for your names, I couldn't help but think that this first encounter was actually a long-awaited reunion for you. I've heard about what happened to you on the Xianzhou. And I've got to admit that Fantilia's disguise was so perfect, it was like another me tricking everyone.
Yeah, we couldn't even tell when you were replaced by Fantilia. I figured it happened when we were after Kafka. You vanished for a while. I thought you must have come back as a double.
But it was much earlier than that. That thought has me filled with sorrow. As if a piece of my life had been stolen away, and I had no part in it. That's what I've been puzzled about too. I never actually saw how Fantilia managed to disguise herself as me. What was your impression of that Tingyun, if you recall?
A bit mysterious, a bit dangerous, a bit calculating. Mysterious, I guess.
That's just the nature of the Foxians. It's widely known that mystery is the key to our allure. So, what did she seem like to you?
A shrewd merchant, a potential emanator of the destruction.
I'll just assume that's a compliment. Maybe next time you could just say silver-tongued. Was there anything particularly memorable?
High IQ, extremely flexible. March 7th said you were bossy. Yeah, let's go with that.
Hey, no tattling!
I'm sorry, March,
Now
but it's
the
just,
final
but it's too
question.
funny, but it's too funny
In your
not to
eyes,
tease you.
Am
It's too
I
funny to tease you,
just
sorry.
like the Tingyun you remember?
I don't know, that's not really important to me.
Wait, don't you find that question a bit weird? You're the real Tingyun. Why compare yourself to an imposter?
Oh, Miss March, you might have the wrong idea. I'm just feeling a mix of regret and relief.
Uh-huh.
As a merchant, staying well-informed is crucial. It's only natural for me to stay updated on the events of the Lawfu before I return. If I had rushed in and out back then, I wouldn't have been much help. Instead, I would have postponed the trip and sought assistance from allies, but in that case...
We wouldn't have crossed paths.
Exactly. Based on your description, that Lord Ravager was indeed cunning. Her demeanor mirrored mine so closely that it felt like she was living my life for a few days, rather than merely disguising
Why am I
herself.
yawning? I swear I
I
only
regret
yawn whenever
missing
I
out on your
record.
Sanjo journey.
It's only 6 in the evening.
But everything that unfolded afterward, aside from the scheming, played out exactly as if I'd been there. This leads me to consider another possibility. Phantilia had stolen a piece of my life, and a Foxian always gets even. I will not be taken advantage of. I must take something back from her as well. But after thinking it over, the only thing that could be considered equal value is the bond I have with all of you.
The law of equivalent
That
exchange.
thought has brought me great comfort. And now I know how to speak to you properly. We've never even met before, and here you are, offering your help, just as before. I should have treated you with respect, but fear of Phantilia made me act like somebody else. And now, I will reclaim everything I have lost. And it should begin with a proper acknowledgement. Dear benefactors, I extend my heartfelt gratitude to you.
You're welcome.
Looks like we're off to a good start. Moving forward, I'll definitely be trying more things like this from now on. And you, my dear benefactors, will be my source of courage.
Miss Ting-Yoon, that's way too over the top. Just don't make any risky decisions. It might overwhelm her.
We'll see. I just hope the Ting-Yoon in your memories won't be tainted by Phantilia anymore. All right, no more questions. I hope I didn't take up too much of your time.
Nah, you
Let's
good.
continue on our way.
Investigate the dream bubble at Dr. Edwards. Yo, what up, Dr. Edward? Been a while.
Welcome to the Dreamscape Sales Store. Dr. Edward at your service.
We're looking for some dreams to give as gifts. Something exotic and preferably captivating.
Just a friendly reminder, being too picky won't help you find the best dreams. Just to dampen your spirits ahead of time. That being said, there are always some lucky exceptions. Not too long ago, I procured a dream bubble that sounds perfectly. The story unfolds in the Shenzhou Alliance, where a young sword master strives to become the sword champion. However, his junior Foxian sword, who just turned 100, puts him in a tough spot.
Why does that sound oddly familiar?
Since I'm returning to the Xianzhou, I think it's better to choose something unrelated to the Alliance. Feel free to pick a few for me.
I love customers like you. So easy to work with.
So easy to take advantage of, you mean? Just don't pick anything weird, okay?
Oh, speaking of dreamscapes, I have a gift for you, my benefactors.
Oh?
After troubling you all this time, I couldn't leave without properly expressing my thanks. Here's a dream bubble for you. I hope you enjoy it.
Oh, thanks.
Wow. That's really nice of you.
Arigato.
Here are the dream bubbles I prepared for you.
Oh.
Thank you for your business.
Well, it looks like everything's finally in order. I suppose it's time to head back?
Go to the Radiant Feldspar. Ingyu's dream bubble. In this dream, the real Ting-Yu never missed out on meeting you. The future is neither an initial meeting nor a reunion. We have always walked together. Damn, Ting-Yu, that's quite poetic. The future is neither an initial meeting nor a reunion. We have always walked together. Ooh, I should write that down. Alright, so... Radiant Feldspar, here we go.
I can't believe it's time for Miss Ting Yoon to leave. I'm not ready to say goodbye just yet.
Neither am I, March. Neither am I. Yo, what up, Himiko? How's it going? You still missing your voice? Yep.
Yeah, we got delayed on the way. Mr. Yang will explain in detail when he gets back. Has the messenger from the Xianzhou arrived yet?
Yes, we've been chatting for a while. Turns out she's an old acquaintance of yours. Madam Yukong?
Long time no see, everyone.
Madam Yukong?
I've imagined this moment many times. I was worried I might embarrass myself in front of you. I even rehearsed every word beforehand. But now it seems it was unnecessary.
Yeah, just go with your heart, I guess.
Ting Yoon, I'm here to take you home.
You two must have a lot to catch up on after being apart for so long. We'll give you some space.
Madam Yukong, I wasn't expecting it to be you. What a wonderful surprise.
I wanted to come because, after all, it's you who's coming home.
Yeah, me of all people.
Your body. It's going to be tough from now on, isn't it?
I've already escaped death once. What more could I ask for? Also, it's not all bad. I might even beat you at arm wrestling now.
Can you do
You're
that?
still the
I'd like to
same.
see that.
Carefree as always. I have a lot I'd like to tell you, but I'll save it for the road. It's a long journey back to the Luofu. Even if we can't completely rid you of the pain, there must be ways to alleviate it on the Xianzhou.
I have no doubt. But since we're alone here, may I ask you one more thing? Do I really have to go back to the Luofu?
Why? You don't want to?
Despite Fantilia's ruthlessness, she spared me when I should have been eliminated. And why did Miss Ron Mei, who has no ties to the Xianzhou, go out of her way to save me?
Out of the kindness of her heart?
It seems as if I've become a pawn in someone else's game.
There are people within the Alliance who also believe that the suspect is now on the Yuchua.
If that's the case, it's all the more reason for me not to return to the Luofu and complicate things. I might as well take advantage of this situation.
Take advantage of the situation? What do you mean?
Right now,
Oh god.
the marks of ruin inside me maintain a delicate balance. Moreover, they were created by Fantilia herself.
Yeah, I gotta like...
If possible, please inform the General.
I gotta fiddle with
and
the
arrange for me
placement
to
of
meet with
my
the Marshal.
laptop charger.
Maybe this body of mine can help the Alliance get one step closer to the Xianzhou's enemies.
When Ron Mei visited the Luofu earlier, she mentioned what happened to you. This coincided with when the message sent by the Astral Express arrived. The Arbiter Generals concluded that Fantilia did not intend for you to survive.
If you hear rustling
If
around, that's just me
utilized
adjusting
strategically,
my
This could
stuff
give
on
the
my
Alliance
desk.
an element of surprise. If we follow this plan, we must keep your resurrection hidden. But before making
just
any
let it
decisions,
hang?
I want to know what you think.
Ooh, oh, that doesn't
If you
seem like
wish
a
to
good
go
idea.
home,
Maybe place it
I'll
here?
support you, no matter what others may
Yes.
say.
This doesn't seem
Then
too
I'm
bad.
glad. I shall save you the trouble of hearing what those people may say.
The road ahead is perilous. If you decide to take it,
The thing is, like,
won't stop you.
I recently invested in like a laptop
Maybe I'm
stand
being
that can
selfish,
kind of feel
but I
like the
still
hot
want
air
to
from my
know.
laptop, like kind
Are
of
you
blowing
choosing
onto
this
my
because it's
laptop
what you
charger.
really
Like,
want?
it's a Dell laptop charger
I've
with
come
the
to
big
see
ass
myself
battery
clearly in
thing,
this dream journey.
kind of blowing onto it. And I'm kind of
Perhaps it's
worried
what people call a
I'll like
blessing in
damage it
disguise.
somehow.
There is someone who can attest to my true intentions. Please follow me. She should be around here somewhere.
So who is it? Who is this mysterious person?
Is that...
Wait, what?
After a strange encounter, I was fragmented into multiple Tingyuns, each embodying a different aspect of my memories. And one of them hasn't returned to me, because she ventured too far. Until now.
You mean her? What is she doing?
She's captivated by something that has deeply mesmerized me. As a fleeting emotion, she's no different from a newborn. Her boarding this ship was solely down to her inner impulse. Madame Yukong, do you remember? Perhaps that was just an ordinary flight for you, but for a certain child, that was her first experience with the sky.
Of course I remember. Back then, you were still young enough for me to carry.
Oh yeah, on Yukon's splash art, you can see like a little Ting Yu next to her. Oh, that's pretty cool that they're bringing that up.
You probably still can. Want to give it a try?
I'm afraid you'd be too heavy for me now.
Just kidding.
I remember you kept begging me to take you to the star skiff, and even dreamed of becoming a pilot. But once you were airborne, you were so nervous that you clung to others for dear life.
This flight was a turning point in my life. The boundless cosmos unfolded before me. I was completely mesmerized, not just by the view, but by a realization. In this world, there are paths beyond waiting for us to explore. Even though I lacked the talent to pilot the star skiff and wasn't much of a warrior, I still chose to travel around with the Merchant Guild. Even to this day, this thrill still courses through me.
That hasn't changed?
Never. Now I can embark once more on my journey as a traveler of no return, exploring the paths that lie beyond. Speaking of which, how are things with the Whistling Flames?
I've left Yan Ming in charge for now. He's reliable, but he can be a bit extreme, and might not always follow your principles as a traveling merchant.
My principles. Forsake what others fight for, and take what others abandon. That's the way to navigate the world and achieve my goals. I will continue to uphold my principles. But now I've also learned that while these merchant principles may apply to humans, they falter in the face of the gods.
But this shouldn't fall on your shoulders to begin with. You are simply an innocent survivor in this war.
Madame Yukong, you were once a survivor in the war too, weren't you? In a hazy dream, I vaguely remember someone telling me that the inescapable price of survival is often more adversity. But Madame Yukong, the gods use humans as pawns in their cosmic game, sacrificing countless innocent souls. Have you ever thought about making them pay?
Every moment of every day. But as inconsequential as we are, how can we escape the fate of being mere pawns? If I could choose, I would never want you to become a pawn. I just wish you could still be that carefree little fox, not caught up in this war.
Don't be disheartened, Madame Yukong. Thanks to the favor of the Lord Ravager, I've become a player in this game. Remember, it's often the unassuming pawns, the lone traveler, or the worm that subdues the dragon, that leave even the best strategists helpless. So, now I'll become a cunning speck of dust, and make those masterminds behind the curtains sneeze a few times.
What? A moment of silence lingers after that. The Departure is often instinctful from parting, yet they were fortunate not to waver between the two. But luck never seems to favor everyone. We're going back to Sunday. Meanwhile, at Dream's Edge...
Is this place also affected by the Order?
No, I'm just here to bid farewell. I changed my mind along the way. This journey has too many variables. So it shouldn't matter if we add another.
Oh, Robin.
How did you know she would be here?
I didn't. I had a hunch and decided to try my luck. It seems I can be lucky sometimes.
It's not like you to leave things to luck.
I'm trying to change too.
Excuse me.
I don't think you need a bystander in this scenario. Go on ahead.
You're not worried I'll take the opportunity to escape?
I believe you're the kind of person that has the ability and desire to use everything to your advantage. But that everything does not include Miss Robin.
Thank you.
Now then, Mr. 1 Week.
I'm not leaving. No way.
Let him stay. He won't be in the way. I actually need 1 week to be there. She shouldn't be seen talking to a fugitive, no matter the circumstances.
Yeah.
You don't intend to reveal your true identity to her?
Both parties don't have to be aware that this is a farewell. I shouldn't put her at risk for my selfishness.
As you wish.
How noble of you.
Shall we go then?
Let's go. Our journey can't begin if I can't take this first step.
Yo, what up, Robin?
Didn't expect to see you here, Miss Robin.
It's nice to meet you, miss. May I know your name?
My name is 1 Week. I'm a member of the Nightingale family.
Oh, you're a Dreamweaver. Thank you for all your hard work. You all are the
I'm
reason
surprised
the
you can't see
Dreamscape
through
has
the
been able to
disguise.
recover from this crisis.
You're too kind, Miss Robin. You must be very busy. What brings you here to Dream's Edge?
I'm taking a break. I wanted to find a quiet place to relax. Ideally somewhere where I could see the stars. Before I knew it, I'd walked all the way here. I know these stars only exist in the dream, but...
But they're beautiful nonetheless.
Well, perhaps the dreamscape is not so different from reality. When we look up into the night sky, the stars aren't really there. The glimmering lights we see are merely the images of stars from long ago. So, have we ever truly seen a real sky full of stars?
Oh my god, just a bird. Does she know?
You're very philosophical, Miss 1 Week. You remind me of someone I know. Do you work nearby?
No. Today is my rest day. There's going to be a show later, so I came early to find a good seat.
A show? Here?
It's somewhere farther away. They say it's a farewell performance. The kind that's better to listen to from afar than watch it performed live.
I see. In that case, the observation deck is a good choice. You can see all of Pencony from here. Distance can make some things appear more beautiful.
Miss Robin, may I stay here with you to gaze at the stars before the show begins?
Of course. You don't have to be so courteous. I should be the one asking. This is Dream's Edge, after all, and the Dreamweavers are its true masters.
Still, these stars are unfamiliar to me. I don't recognize any of them, and it makes me feel uneasy.
What makes you feel this way? Is it because the sky is so far away, or because it's the unknown?
Perhaps it's both. The Stellaron disaster may not have had any real consequences, but many guests still chose to check out. Now the hotel feels quieter than before. It makes me wonder what Pencony's future will be like. I just hope it will not negatively affect you, Miss Robin.
You're too kind. I'll be fine. The disaster was unexpected, but because of it, I was able to witness many pasts and think about many futures. My only real regret is that I left some things unsaid.
Did the person you wanted to say them to leave?
Yes. He left in such a hurry that I didn't even get the chance to say goodbye.
Sometimes, what's in your heart doesn't need to be dressed up in words. Maybe he already knows what you
Damn,
wanted to
another
say.
noteworthy quote.
But don't you think we should put in some effort when we want to encourage someone?
If you don't
Perhaps.
mind me asking, who is it that you wish to encourage?
It's someone who experienced failure recently and is about to embark on a long journey.
There are many such people on Pencony. Failure is like the setting sun to a dream chaser. It's something that happens every day. I believe they all have the willpower to start anew. Especially after receiving a smile from you, Miss Robin.
But he's different. He's stronger than most ordinary people, but because of it, people have this misconception.
Hey,
They think that
Robin,
when
your
he
mouth
falls,
your mouth movement is kind of out
He'll
of place.
stand back up faster than anyone else.
Are you saying that's not true?
It's not. Because before he stands up again, he will hesitate and agonize for ages over whether that is the right course of action.
Failure may be a good thing for someone like that. Being able to reflect on one's actions is a valuable quality to have.
You may be right, but I still hope that he'll never change.
Why is that?
Because I have faith in the person I remember him to be. He may have taken the wrong approach when he failed, but I don't think he had the wrong intentions. We once stood together at the same starting line, but now it's his turn to fly for the stars. I believe he'll find the right path, even if he has to do it alone. We don't have to soar into the sky together, because I know we'll reunite one day, up there in the clouds.
I hope so.
Miss 1 Week, may I ask a favor? There's a jigsaw here I'd like to finish before I leave. If I have a Dreamweaver's help, maybe I'll be able to fill in the missing pieces.
Sure.
The dream jigsaw. I see. I'll do my best.
Don't worry if you can't find them. Just think of it as us taking a walk together.
I'm still inexperienced, so let's just hope we get lucky.
Excuse me.
Thank you anyway. I expect the first jigsaw piece will be a part of the starry sky. As for the other piece, I hope it will symbolize wings.
Maybe they will, maybe they will.
It seems we've been blessed with good fortune today.
Is this...
The scrawled note was left here. May your sky be forever radiant.
It seems familiar.
Another Dreamweaver probably left this behind. It's a habit for this profession. They hope to use these blessings as a foundation for the dreamscape.
Excuse me. Yo, what up, 1 Week?
The second jigsaw piece. Is this a pair of wings or a decoration made of feathers?
Both,
Maybe
I
it's
guess.
somewhere in between the two. It's a pair of broken wings.
We should keep looking.
It's okay.
Kinda chilly tonight.
Let's use this one.
Just as before, a note was placed carefully next to the puzzle, like someone got here a step earlier. May your stage be forever lustrous. One more thing, staying fit is important, but don't forget to eat well too. Yeah.
We have enough. Let's go back.
The amount of times I've heard that line in Pencony. Alright, I think we all know what this is. Can I not? I guess that goes there. God damn it, my negative IQ is showing again. Put that there, there, and then there.
It's done. Have a look.
It's the dove you saved as kids. That painting feels like a blessing, and also seems to mirror someone's resolve. Even when the broken wings no longer belong to the sky, the direction in which they fall will still be towards the stars.
Soon, I shall travel to those unfamiliar stars, none of which I recognize.
Aw, this looks beautiful. You know, this might be the thumbnail, cause like, yeah, Robin in the front, Sunday in the background walking away. Yeah, this seems like a pretty good thumbnail to have. Gotta give it a few more seconds just to make sure.
But as long as you continue to gaze upon them from here, then those unfamiliar stars will one day be the place of our reunion.
You still couldn't bear to say goodbye in the end. Maybe I'm stronger than you think.
Yeah, she knew.
You must try to relax on your long journey. Brother.
That didn't seem like a perfect goodbye.
It doesn't have to be
It's
perfect.
enough. I only meant to stay quietly by her side for a bit. But why did you do those unnecessary things?
What things?
Those 2 notes. If someone finds them, they can be used as evidence against her.
Huh. So you can do whatever you want as many times as you want, but I can't?
I don't know how to respond.
I don't want to live with regret for the rest of my life either.
Live with regret.
We're almost done saying our goodbyes, right?
Yes, we only have one last stop. But before we leave, I have a question I'd like to ask you, Mr. Yang. I'm curious. Why did you become a Nameless?
Why the sudden interest?
I always had a feeling that you would never give up on someone who needed help. After spending time with you, I'm even more convinced of this assessment. At this very moment, there are countless worlds above the sky still waiting for the arrival of the Astral Express. Yet you and your companions have chosen to stay here. All for an old friend you never knew, and a notorious fugitive. To trailblaze means to forge ahead. Yet, you stop and spend precious time on people just passing by. All the while you believe this is the natural course of action.
That's not what I think at all. Besides, the watchmaker also made a similar choice.
And because of that, he bid farewell to the Express and never walked among the stars again in his lifetime.
Not all journeys lead to the stars. Even if we leave the Express, some trailblazing paths will still continue.
This music, though.
You can think of it this way.
I'm pretty sure this is like the
title
instrumental
Nameless
of one of
doesn't
Robin's
belong to
songs.
any one person.
I think, right?
Each individual will have their own view of what it means to walk this path, and will always try their best, no matter the situation. The goal of my trailblazing is not the unknown world, but every living being who exists under the stars. In my homeland, the name Welt means world. It suggests that each person is a world unto themselves, and that we harbor as many possibilities as the distant stars. The connections I gain on my journey are what is most precious to me. This is my way of the Trailblaze and the reason why I decided to stay here.
Why me?
Like I said before, I left my home in a hurry too. I know how you feel right now. I also know that a person will only be able to truly face themselves once they've decided to say goodbye to their past, the same way you're doing right here, right now. There was never a third person with us, was there?
I told you he'd find out.
Wait, what?
I should have known nothing could escape your keen eyes. Since you already know 1 week's secret, there's no need for me to build up suspense. Let's go. We'll head straight for the finale and take our final bow in this farewell
Wait, so
performance.
1 week wasn't even like real? He wasn't actually here? At the Pencony Grand Theater. May encounter? Excuse me? After all that has happened, the Grand Theater stands deserted. The man who crashed here with broken wings must learn how to walk in the land, but to do that, he must first fly toward the stars. Okay then.
I know you can hide your appearance, but trespassing on restricted family grounds is still a bold move.
Don't worry, I won't take too much time. I was a child when I first visited the Grand Theater. I remember seeing the light behind the curtains from here, and believing it to be the morning star guiding me toward the land of the dreams. When I returned here many years later as the head of the Oak family, I finally learned that the light was actually a Stellaron.
Now that you've returned to the stage, what are you planning to do?
Prepare for my departure. I've always believed that a person's starting point should also be his last stop. Have you ever seen the elderly at the end of their lives? As they welcome their final moments, they invariably raise their hands, stretching their arms into the emptiness. Much like how babies also stretch their arms into the air when they are first born. Humanity flaps their wings twice as they complete their journey. Once when they are born, and once when they die. In order to flap my own wings and soar again. I will say goodbye. Here. To the me of yesterday.
Oh, what the heck?
I really hate this face. My expressions feel so dull and lifeless.
I see. That explains why something always felt off about your appearance. The halo above your head that symbolizes the harmony, it's been missing since the moment we reunited.
It's true that this ring was
Yeah, I've
bestowed
noticed
upon
that
our
too.
people by the heavens. But that doesn't mean it can't be
Oh my god,
someday.
another potential thumbnail? God, I don't know whether to use this one or the one with Robin. I'll figure it out later.
While I was in the gallery of thoughts, at the entrance of the dream, I chose to completely sever the halo from myself.
Why?
I am a fugitive, after all. I must remove any chance of being detected by the family. Another reason is to feel pain. A pain like falling from the sky with broken wings that can keep me awake. This is how I can cast aside all the blessings of the harmony and the order and, for the first time in my life, enter the sweet dream as an ordinary person.
Is that also how Mr. 1 Week came into this world?
No. You wouldn't believe the real story even if he told you. He was born from an accident. One that you're actually quite familiar with.
Accident?
It was that try not to laugh challenge.
What?
Quite embarrassing, to be honest. I was roaming around as an ordinary person when I unfortunately fell into that Pepeshi's trap. The prank that fragmented Miss Ting-Yun also divided my fragile self into two.
Oh.
Are you saying that he's a part of you? That's quite surprising given that you two look nothing alike.
You could say he's another possibility of me.
But what does this one
I too
represent?
was once a child, with aspirations buried deep within. Over time, those childhood voices grew increasingly faint. Maybe if I had made a small change in my childhood, I would have turned out to be exactly like him. What a pity, failing to become a better version of yourself. So, my final farewell will be like that of Miss Ting-Yun. I will perform a tuning on myself and return to my complete form. And this also means that 1 week will vanish for good. That's why I said this was the last stop. Is there a possibility that you will be the one who disappears?
Maybe.
No. This
Okay,
is a
never
foregone
mind.
conclusion. But who's to say there won't be any changes? Maybe deep down, I'm also anticipating this possibility.
Regardless of the outcome, you will have a witness.
Yep.
I'll be waiting for you in the audience.
Much appreciated. Now, shall we begin? Anticipating this possibility, you've really changed. In the past, you wouldn't have tolerated any noise at all. I'm about to embark on an unknown journey where it will be impossible to maintain my orderly life. I will have to navigate unexpected surprises, much like today. You're not ready at all, are you? I feel unsettled, maybe even scared. Ever since I left Pencony, I could no longer control everything. Don't flatter yourself. You can't control anything. But isn't that how it is for most people? My fear of the unknown may be a weakness, but your presence has shown me that surprises aren't always bad. Meeting you has been a great help to me, and I'm glad to have discovered this side of myself. I also feel grateful for the opportunity to tell you this in person. I truly dislike you. What? Are you sure you didn't mean the opposite?
Yeah.
I must admit, many of your qualities strike a chord with me. There are times when I want to joke around, freely express my thoughts, or openly share my dislike of a person.
Excuse me.
My fondness. I want to tell her that I love all her songs. Then go for it, Sonny. You always talk about locking the bird in the cage, but you're the one who's trapped. Look at yourself. Besides discipline and hesitation, there's nothing else in your life. If you continue living like a slab of marble, you'll break into pieces when you fall. But I won't become like you. I simply can't. I dislike people who are frivolous. It makes me uncomfortable to even emulate them. If I fail, I will still uphold my principles, such as decorum and stateliness. As for the harmony, my stance remains the same. Whether it's you or the paths, if what I once doubted, or even opposed, becomes the force I must rely on in the future, then this time, my true heart will guide the tuning. I'll leave it to you.
What is this? Leaving your fate entirely up to a coin flip? This isn't like you at all. Did you lose your mind after being run over by the Express? Or were you possessed by that IPC gambler?
Failure is always the best teacher. To save more lives, you must first understand what they live for and what they die for. The best way to achieve this is through personal experience. You see? I'm already starting to make changes. Whether it's us merging or one of us disappearing, I'll leave the tuning to fate, and see if I can embrace all that I detest. Only then will I truly be able to walk among the living, in their world. But what if you can't do it? Well, that's out of my hands. It will just prove that I'm still the same person. The person who always disappoints his sister.
Go to the center stage.
Falling is just another name for flying. That's why I rejoice at my broken wings. Step into the mortal world to see how it truly is.
Please
Then, be born as a human and die as one. And with my last breath, I'll join the weak in reaching my hands toward the sky. On the planet of festivities, whatever identities I once had, they no longer matter. It's not the gods who answer us, but ourselves from the future. I don't have much to say, but as it's time to part ways, here's one last piece of advice.
Yeah?
When telling jokes, be sincere. Don't sweat the details, and above all, don't explain them every time.
Okay. Thanks, I guess?
Never mind. Maybe it's better for you not to joke at all.
No objections from me.
This is so annoying. How did I become so dull? Well, despite everything, try not to be too hard on yourself. There will always be people who are sad. Planet of festivities, land of the dreams. I say goodbye to my home. Should one desire to leave the stage for good, one must first step back onto the stage.
Whoa. Oh, okay, we're doing this, I guess.
As expected, the trickiest thing is tuning yourself. These dissonant sounds are much too harsh.
Share good fortunes.
I mean, this will be easy considering that kind of really broken team.
This is more than a battle.
You know what, I might as well do this. Yeah, you're gonna die. Thank you for the shields.
Nice second, my friend. Indulge yourself!
Let us dance once more.
Do this.
stay instead. Dreams do come true.
Damn, I already got Stell's ult back.
Dream vanished.
I'm gonna try something. Ah, it doesn't advance me all the way. That was kind of a waste of an ult.
It need not fade away. To the stars.
This is kind of embarrassing. Like you're literally almost dead.
Let's improvise.
Have we met? Cloud scattered.
That's a lot of damage.
Time has come. Let it be revealed. Is it inevitable for me?
I am inevitable.
Dreams do come true. The mood is set. Let the show begin.
I get one more turn with Firefly. Ow, that hurts.
No holding back.
Oh, I can't break him. Oh wait, he has a shield.
Share good fortunes.
Oh wait, hold on, calm down, calm down. Break Echo Fade. Oh gosh. Let's do this just in case.
Indulge yourselves!
Take your positions.
Set in position.
Have we met? Dream vanished.
Oh god, please calm down, please calm down.
Dreams of a... Let us dance once more.
Oh my god. That's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage.
The mood is set. Let the show begin.
Wow, you are almost you are like half health already. Yeah, screw it, let's break him.
No holding back.
Oh, I'm out skill points.
Cloud scattered. This is more set.
Ah, not that it matters anyways.
That's what you got?
Ah, I got a basic attack with this, and it's fine, it's fine. Boom, battle over. In nome del Padre Spirito Santo.
Oh, this 8th day, I grant
Got
myself
his halo back.
departure.
Well, how should I address you now? Mr. Sunday or Mr. 1 Week?
Whichever
The
you
former.
prefer. He's probably mocking me from inside right now. Thank you for accompanying me through all this, Mr. Yang. This farewell journey has come to an end.
What are your plans after leaving Pencony?
At this point, there's no need to hide things from you. I believe there's more to the incident involving the Stellaron on Pencony.
Are you suggesting that the Dream Master wasn't the one controlling the Stellaron?
Don't worry. The Oak family was indeed behind seizing the Stellaron, and resurrecting the fallen Eon during the Charmony Festival, and you've already defeated them. But Mr. Gopherwood once told me that all the Order's efforts were aimed at avoiding the same mistakes that the Harmony made. My guess is that the family from the Montour system must be involved.
Of Montour's system.
Unfortunately, too much time has passed to verify that. Pencony is just a small territory, and even the family heads with their authority cannot enter the sacred site of the Harmony and inquire about the true will of the Great One. In the worst-case scenario, if Xipe turned a blind eye, how could the strong defending the weak hold up? Mr. Yang, I just want to tell you this. The Harmony has more than one side. They can be the most steadfast ally of the Astral Express, or the most fearsome enemy.
Well, thank you for being honest with me. The efforts of the crew on Pencony were driven by the same concern. After all this, the Harmony and the Preservation will keep the situation on the planet of festivities in balance. With the momentum from the Trailblaze, more forces will arrive and Pencony will become a public space in the cosmos. Freedom is the only answer the Nameless can offer. I'm glad that Pencony needs it.
You and I both strive for a peaceful society, even if our reasons are different. And you've gone even further than I have. If not for our paths, perhaps you and I wouldn't be in opposition.
Don't sell yourself short. We're not fundamentally opposed. Otherwise, you wouldn't have shown me mercy in front of the Dream Master. This shared journey is my way of repaying you. After all, you are one of my trailblazing goals.
About that, you've given me many insights as well. Humans are the measure of everything, and no one is the sole savior. Creating a paradise remains one of my lifelong ambitions. As I move forward, I realize I must build it brick by brick. Therefore, I have a request that I hope you'll consider.
Oh?
While I lack the will to trailblaze, nor can I become a true Nameless, I admire your convictions. Perhaps what I need, more than asceticism, is knowledge.
Knowledge.
Therefore, after leaving Pencony, would you consider letting me come aboard the Astral Express and travel with you for now?
Oh. Sometime later.
So this is why I brought him here. Mr. Sunday wants to join us on the Express. Of course, I can't make that decision alone.
But if you didn't support this idea, you wouldn't have brought him back. Well, I trust your judgment. If someone willing to join our journey, the Express will be open to them. But this time is a bit different. Before making a decision, I want to hear what you think. Me? In this battle, you were the one who directly confronted him. Your opinion holds the most weight.
I learned the most valuable lessons from my past opponents. Please, say whatever's on your mind.
You know what? Let's be kind for once. You are a noble person. I can't deny that you always have compassion in your heart, even though we may view things differently. I agree with what you stand for. You have an unrealistic ideal. Maybe you're too pessimistic about humanity, but the Trailblaze isn't like that. We had to learn to have faith before embarking on this path. You must do the same. Nothing is for certain anyway. An enemy yesterday may be a friend today. Finally, I'm no longer the newbie.
Well, he's just traveling with us. Not an actual member of the Express crew yet. Your newbie status is untouchable.
Damn it.
Thank you all for your forgiveness. Perhaps I'll find the answer I'm looking for on this journey. And when that day comes, it'll be farewell. Until then, Rest assured that I will do my best to fulfill my duty as your companion.
Now that our business on Pencony is settled, it's about time we get back on track and prepare for our next warp jump. Try?
Yeah, wait, try? Never got any response. Oh.
No, we're still not quite there.
Time to leave the space station. Hello? Excuse me? What do you mean by that?
Indeed, this is only a minor ripple that no one will ever notice. So, you must also understand, for a genius, the importance of asking questions outweighs the importance of the answers themselves.
Oh, what the
So-called
heck?
magic has its own set of principles. There are no mysteries in this universe that cannot be solved. So,
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh my god!
all-seeing presence.
Oh my god, it's the
I ask you
Herta! Is that the erudition Aeon?
What is divinity?
Oh my god, we saw the Herta! Oh, we got Fugue visitor verification. Sweet. I'm gonna hold off on that actually.
Nice.
Alright, so that's the end. That's finally the end of 2.7. Like, yeah, as I did see, it was pretty short, but oh my god, we finally caught up with everything. Thank you, Kif. What is this? The visitor is temporarily traveling to Express. There were the visitor rewards that you did not obtain. Ah, okay. Yep, got Fugue as a guest book. An old friend or a new acquaintance. Either way, this remains a reunion. I will treat and treasure this unique coincidence between us as a source of courage as I set out on a new journey. Alrighty, buddy, that's the end of 2.7. It's like, now we can finally start off with 3.0 and like the new planet Amorphous. Amphibious. I keep pronouncing that wrong. Oh my god. But yeah, Sunday is temporarily joining us in our journey on the Astral Express, so that's cool. Oh my god. I actually can't believe that I finally caught up with everything. Whew. So unfortunately, like I am at the end of my Christmas break. I'm pretty sure that I have the day off tomorrow because of I think it was Martin Luther King Jr. Day, on some sort of holiday. So most likely I will post the beginning of Amphibious tomorrow. So yeah, I'm just gonna leave it off at here. Hope you all enjoyed this video of Honkai Star Rail. I hope you all enjoyed the 2.7 story, and have a good night everyone. Peace out, and I'll see you when we embark on a journey to Amphibious.